Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's Christmas, isn't it? Christmas, and here we are, checking out the in-game Christmas event. It's alright, isn't it? I think it's quite nice. It's a quite nice and easy event. I've done it on one of my accounts already, my main account. This is the account I migrated over from Xbox. I haven't got much money, but 1.5 million. Managed to scrape together enough for a Cobra. And I have got myself over to the start of the actual in-game event. So here I am outside of Frost Dock, right? Which is great. So let's just get to where we are. Okay, here we go. Galnet. And we are going to share this. So, for those who can see of it, those of you who you can't. Hey there, Mike. 07. How you doing? Happy festive run-up season. So this is all about delivery of presents to the needy children. So it states, Sandra Corrs, get that? Sandra Corrs, but like Santa Claus, CEO of the largest manufacturer of children's toys in the Corrs systems, has requested help this holiday season. Many parents will be familiar with Sandra's workshop, recognizing the company logo stamped across countless datapads, interactive suites, and tactile playsets, designed for youngsters. But the joy of this year's festive season is at risk with the recent Thargoid invasion. Well, I could see how that would put a dampener on things as well, eh? Okay, in an interview with Vox Galactica, Corrs explained, we typically use a fleet of transports provided by our partner company, Dolph's Roots. Now, Rudolph's, get that? Dolph's Roots? Woohoo! They're banging them in there this year, aren't they? To deliver presents to good children all across the bubble. But those transports have been assigned to provide evacuation support to the 63 Tauri. Entirely understandable, and I applaud the company for its brave work. But it does leave many presents without a sleigh. As my grandfather used to say, I'm hoping that independent pilots will fill the vacancies left to deliver festive gifts to the children in time for the upcoming holidays. Arrangements will be made to provide a variety of wonderful rewards for those pilots who keep youthful spirits high in these troubling times. So, get yourself to Frost Dock in the Nambala system, so I'm going to say it anyway, Nambala system. Pilots willing to help Sandra's workshop can collect festive gifts from the Frost outpost and then distribute them. Now, it says a beacon outside Frost Dock will give you the information. It's not wrong, but it's not outside Frost Dock, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. So let's just get rid of that. And here we are with our bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves over there, request docking, over to pad 1, let's get the gear down, get ourselves over there, so this commander has nothing. Look at that, 1.17 million. Utterly craziness. Utter craziness, I tell you. Let's get over. Let's get in. Let's land it. Bit of a refuel. Starport services. Right, brilliant. Sell some of that because I'm going to need the money. Right, okay, here we go. Bit of a promotion there as well on this commander, which is quite good. Mostly aimless. Well, there you go. Not bad for a new commander, and I've done nothing with it. Right, okay, so we got a message here from Sandra Corrs. Thank you for visiting Frost Dock. Such a busy time of year. Outside the station is a beacon containing letters from children all across the bubble. And there are 6 letters. Okay. I'm eager to ensure we deliver gifts to as many as we can, but our usual delivery team at Dolph is helping with the Thargoid War. We've heard all this. We're going to pick up these gifts, head on, and then find the beacon, which will have the delivery messages in it. Right, into Starport Services, into Commodities Market. Scroll all the way down. Festive gifts. There we are. We can have a maximum of 24, because that's how much you can probably have. 24 days up until Christmas Eve. Did you get that? All these little nods to the Christmas going on. We're going to buy those. 24 out of 34 on our cargo. No dramas there at all whatsoever. Let's just make sure we've repaired everything. And then time to launch and get on to Sandra's post box, which is about 15.5 light seconds away. Let's lock it on. And we're off in a Cobra Mark III. Cardago 07, Commander, how are you doing? Happy run up to the festive season. Right. There's Sandra's post box. Ready to jump, and we're off. And I hope no one picks on me in this ship, because I am lightly armed, to say the least. Very lightly armed. First get a little bit of velocity on the go. We don't want to shoot our bolt too quickly. It's not too far away. So yeah, here we go. We're kind of on it. Like a car bonnet. Yes, I'm doing well. Finished with work now for the year. I've kind of signed off from that, so I got a little bit of time. Things have been crazy. Want to get some streaming in, get some videos lined up, you know, that sort of thing. And I realised how much I've missed doing the streaming and playing, you know. But, you know, I live to stream, don't stream to live. That's the good thing. Quite fortunate like that. So there's old Sandra's post box. Like I say, it's going to take the form of a... Simon! How do? Take the form of a beacon. This is. It's round other side of planet. That's where it is. Round to the side. Makes a change, doesn't it? Actually pointing a sun. Sandra's postbox. There you go. A little bit of power. Let's power in. Disengage. There it is. Typical listening post state of affair. We've got the message. Bring ourselves to a halt. We've all seen these things before. There it is. Lovely. And in that, because it's 3308, don't forget, is Sandra's workshops list. So there it is. We got 6 right here. Let's go to the first one. Now, Helena Lamura, age 9. Dear Sandra, I have been a very good girl this year. All my classwork was completed on time. I helped Daddy with changing Tommy in the mornings. I even ate all the horrible stew Mummy makes on Wednesdays. Could be this house. She keeps saying it's a vocally special, but it tastes so weird. So they're getting us off to a nice easy one, yeah? Fish sticks! I have returned, good man. Okay, so it tastes so weird. I know Mummy loves making it for us, so I finish mine every week. Okay, someone's going to be on the good list then. I'd like a full box of special flavorings I can sneak into my bowl when she's not looking to make the stew edible. And I look forward to Wednesdays as much as Mummy does. Okay, fantastic. Well, we can't have little kids now going with an edible food. So, vocally special. Vocally station is in the weird system. WRYD. And there's an engineer there as well. So we'll do that one first. Navigation. There you go. WYRD. Weird. There it is. Good for them. 187 light years. I'm going to have to refuel because this is a rubbish ship. 11 jumps I've got. Let's get cracking. It's even a class frame shift, I think it is. It's terrible. Is it classy? Anyway, whatever it is, it's terrible. I might have gone a class 8. I can't remember, but it's terrible. But we're going to do the scanning. We're going to get all the data as well. So that's what we're going to do there. I miss flying a Cobra Mark III. A little bit of honking the horn. Temperature's reducing nicely. Off to Wabba. Now, I've done very little work with this commander. Managed to scratch my way up to a Cobra Mark III, which is, you know, about, I don't know, less than a day of gameplay, really, these days. You can just rock in and make some money with a Deep Dangerous Odyssey on the ground missions. It's not like what it was. You fully settled into PC. So, here's a good example then. Fish sticks. Console or PC, what is now your preference? That's the question. What's your preference? I mean, once you go PC, well, you can't go back really, but, you know, if you were given the option, would you continue playing on console or would you have PC? Just for the gameplay experience. Obviously, no one's going to go out and drop big money on a PC, do they? So, you know, if you can play it on a console that you've already got. But how is the game experience for you? That's one of my questions. Loving PC. Are you a convert then? That's the thing. Have you been converted? Let's just have a look at this a second. Fastest routes. Okay. Fair enough. We're jumping and scanning and jumping. Yeah, so remember you were buying the laptop, I think, last time I streamed, which was about, oh god, 3 weeks ago, I'm gonna say. I've been terrible. I've been a terrible streamer. You know, terrible streamer I've been. Life gets in the way though, huh? Yeah, I was. Man, do you know what? The thing is, right, and when you get to a certain time of life, so I'm over 50. My God, things start breaking. I thought it wouldn't be, and you're like, oh my God. First of all, it's your arm, then it's your leg. You know, you think, what's next? What is next? And just things are just starting to wear out, and that has a negative impact. You know, not only on, well, on all sorts of things, but like, bloody hell, I've been rough. And you're right, Simon, I've had the bathroom to deal with. And the bathroom, that was the pain in my ass I never knew I had. What started out as being a replacement of the shower tray turned into replacement of the shower door, replacement of the tiles, replacement of the sink. And I thought, well, am I gonna do my tiling? Can't be asked with tiling. I'll put plastic boards up. That had its own challenge. But it's all done. There's nothing left to do on it. It's done. It's taken a bloody long time, but it does look nice. Hold everything at arm's length and squint. Yes, that is indeed old age. But it has been done. So all I got to do now is wait for Mrs. Ricardo to give me something else to bloody well do. You know what it's like. We're going to take on some fuel here. All the vents are open. Those open vents. And of course, I've said no more DIY until after Christmas because I'm sick of doing stuff. Well sick of doing stuff. As I'm sure you can all appreciate. So yeah, here we go. Might as well take on a little bit of fuel there. This is terrible. This is a flipping slow thing. This is 2A, I think it is. Fuel scoop. Why did I get something that was 2A? What dog is it, Simon? Because we got a schnauzer. And he's a right pain as well. There's a little bit of company as well. The house is never empty when the hounds abound. That's what I think. Oh, Shih Tzu Maltese. Oh, I know. It's just a thing. Yes. Mine barks at everything. It barks at me, and I've known it for 7 years. It barks at everybody. Woman next door, kid down the road, postman, Amazon person, UPS, milkman. Barks at me, did I mention that? Barks at its reflection. Barks at everything. And the dog is constantly on, guys. In there now, barking at something. 5 more jumps to go to weird. I know it's taking a little bit of time, this, isn't it? I bet it stopped. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Sensory deprivation in a walk-in wardrobe just for barking. Oh, dear me. Raised your kids like that. Yeah, and how do they turn out? Don't like the dark, Dad. Don't like the dark. Okay, we've scanned that up. We take on a little bit more fuel. Let's jump again. So there you go. Ricardos Gaming along with Commander Simon. How to raise animals and children. The humane way. We cover everything on this stream. I suppose one of the things we really have got to talk about now is the impending festive holiday. And in the UK, where I am, I don't know whether it's just me. It's just I'm not feeling festive at all. You know, it's just, it's very, there's a bit of a buzzkill going on over here. Energy crisis, cost of living, you know. And there's not that much, to be fair, like in the shops, has to be said. And it's been damn cold. It has been freezing. You know, I mean, I put the heating on the other night And, you know, my missus goes, oh, look at him, Rockefeller, putting the heating on. And I went, oh, it's cold, right? And some people can't afford to put their heating on, you know? It's rough stuff. And of course, all the first line, front line workers are starting to strike. You've got train drivers and nurses and firefighters and God knows whoever else. Train drivers, driving examiners. I mean, everyone's, I suppose, entitled to a decent wage, I would say. But like, you know, I mean, it really is a bit doom and gloom. And like, my kid's got his driving test on Monday or Tuesday? What day is it today? 17th? Monday. Let's hope they come back off the picket line for that. Because I kind of hope he passes. But yeah, fish sticks, it really is. It doesn't seem that much to celebrate. What with, you know, we've come out of COVID, we've gone into a pandemic, we've gone in all this other stuff that's knocking about. It really is a bit rough. Plus it's freezing. Cardiff Bay actually froze. That's some heavy stuff. That's when you know it's cold. Inbo 07 Commander, hope you're doing fine. Welcome to the stream. I need to take some fuel on here. Should have sprung for a better ship. But flying around in a Cobra is a classic. Right, we need fuel. Next jump is weird. We can jump into weird. We can refuel at the station. Right, this is our destination. We're off. Woo! I do like the Cobra Mark III. I really do like it. Which is a little bit more powerful. Well, yeah, 2023 has got a lot to do in it. Really, it's got a lot. Well, it can't be much worse, but like, it's got a lot to live up to people's expectations. It's the Mark III. It's nice. It's cheap. It's agile. It's multi-superiority, isn't it? You know, it's pretty good. I mean, I got the Mark IV because I was a backer. Right, so here we go. We want, what was it, Broccoli Station, or whatever it is. Broccoli Station. There you go, that's where we're off. Meow. 820 odd light seconds in from the jump point. Suits us, sir. And of course, this system has a engineer in it as well. Thargoids everywhere, fish sticks. Thargoids everywhere. So yeah, it is quite good. Doing a bit of ship scanning as well, right? You know, see if we can get any additional data here. Slowing it down so you don't have a second pass. A good bit of reconnaissance. Some call it of Loop of shame. I call it a victory lap. But we don't want one of those. Do you know what? And I've realised this with this game. It's that you cannot please everybody. You can't, right? And it's really tough for a game developer. Right, let's give something to do. Right, we'll give them something to do. We'll give them a war. And it'll be a bloody war. It'll be a war against aliens, the Thargoids. Bring the Thargoids in. Brill. And then people have gone, it's a bit hard that, isn't it? And they've got no problem. We'll give you more advanced AX weaponry, and we'll just give it to people because, like, you know, you just get some of these materials, and away you go, and you can buy them, and then boom, boom. And I haven't gone and unlocked those yet, by the way. I'll probably be doing that tomorrow, on tomorrow's stream. And okay, you know, fair enough. Like, brilliant. That's good stuff. And then, we'll give people some different AX weapons as well. You know, you just can't please everyone. Exactly what you're saying there, Simon. I mean, I tell you what, I managed for work. Someone, they bought me a VR headset. I've already had the Oculus Quest 2 for a while. This is the Meta Quest Pro for work, right? Metaverse investigations, all that sort of stuff. I quite like that because it's not all closed off around the bottoms of the eyes. Or it doesn't have to be closed off around the bottom of the eyes. And I might plug that in and see how that goes with Elite. So here's Bokaley Station. There it is. Woo! Bokaley Station! This is our first stop. Request that docking, my good man. Here we go. Get the landing gear down. Slow down a little bit. Don't want to get the fuzz on us. Get told off for speeding. We want pad number 14. In we go. Size 3 gimbaled multi-cannons, I think, are going to be a game changer. You know, it's not all going to be about Guardian weaponry. I think it's going to be interesting to see. Right, so this is our first stop, right? This is mission 1. For those of you who have just joined, what we're doing the in-game event, Sandra's workshop. It was, Mum makes bad stew. It's Bokaley special, but it tastes so weird. So we deduced that it was in the weird system, and it was Bokaley Station. Okay, so here we go. Into Starport Services. Got a commodities market. And to sell. All the way down to festive gifts. Now to complete this, and the first mission, you've only got to sell 1.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. Let's go. Alrighty then. Festive delivery complete. And you've got a Type 9 Snowfall Chestnut paint job. Lovely. I haven't got a Type 9 on this account. Can't afford one. But you do get a festive firework launcher. Red. And that's in local salvage. Now, for those of us who did the Winking Cat last year, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I really enjoyed that. Already got that. So the only difference here is you got a different paint job, really. But there you go. I'm not getting any notification here of ads. Just so people know, I'm not getting any notification here. Let's sell that, get a bit of money in, because I've got a promotion to Scout as well. That's pretty good. Let's get into outfitting, and we're going to fit that festive launcher. Now, yes, I'm glad you asked that, Mike. The festive firework launcher, right, as you can see, is stored experimental, remote release flak launcher, pre-engineered. And when you look at modifications, decorative red. Fully engineered, but it does absolutely no damage at all. It's really a cosmetic item. So we're going to have that. We're going to equip that module. Get in there. Boom. Right, there it is. Let's not forget, right? We need a fire group for this. There you go. Little bit of this, little bit of that. What could possibly go wrong? While we're down here and we've made a little bit of money, let's see if we can... I've got a 4A frame shift drive. I haven't got any engineering, unfortunately. Thrusters, that might help us. It's not looking good though, is it? So we'll just leave that as it is. Power distributor. We do something with this. You can get a 3B. Don't really want a 3B, to be honest with you. 3C. I'm gonna get a 3B. Better than a 3E, innit? Sell that module. Bang. Little bit investment in the ship goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, here we go. On to our next mission. Rampage Wales. Hey there yourself. So, there you go. Right, so we need to go to the message. And we need to go to Sandra's workshop. Number 2. Right, now, this one did give me a little bit of grief. I didn't know where this one was at all whatsoever. I really didn't. So I had to go to the old Google and Google it. Right, and that's fine. Right, but it says, from Paddy Gobert, age 11. Hello, Sandra. I would like the latest Insight game called Medal of Duty 142. I laugh. Please, because my stupid friend Colin keeps beating me at Medal of Duty 141 and saying he's the best player on Craigle Zone. So, a quick Google, Craigle Zone and Elite Dangerous brought up the Wolf 397 system. So, there you go. Wolf 397 is where we are off. Yeah, off ski. Right. Over to the old navigation. Over to the galaxy map. Wolf 397. There you go. 70 light years away. There you go. Just a couple of jumps this time. No dramas at all. And if we go into the system map, we haven't got the data because we haven't been there. So, there you go. We're off. We're off. We're off. Squad Chief KR2. Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. I really do. Right. Okay, here we go. We're fueled. We're launching. We're off. Yeah, do you know what? Glitter. We're doing a bit of Christmas wrapping at the moment, right? And this paper we got lately. There's just glitter everywhere. And, you know, usual stuff, home bargains. It is rough. I'm scanning some of the ships as well as we go. Never know, might get a little bit of data. All power to the engines. So we're going to do a scan. Glitter gel. Blimey, Charlie. Right, here we go. So, if we pull out the remote flak, switch our mode over there. Ready? Check this out. Woo! Pretty, eh? Totally decorative. And no real use other than just to do this. Cool, eh? But there you go. Dem's the brakes. We're going to jump. How many jumps we got? 4. Well, that would be fun for Christmas. We should do it. Just confuse people. Kaboom. I wonder how long you'd last. I wonder how long you'd last. I wonder. Now we can make the next. Without doing too much on the old fuel scooping. Make sure we got a scan on. Yes, we have. Time to jump. Yeah, I haven't been doing that. I've been over at the Crystal Shards gaining materials. And I stocked up on all the grade 5 material. Sort of like, you know, the elements. Tritium, technetium, all that malarkey. So I've done that. Because it needed to be done. And I was doing this week, on and off, here, there, and everywhere, in between, you know, doing what I meant to be doing. And now I'm back to do this. So, great. And I've got to look, I want to do, you know, I want to do something on the new weapons. Compare and contrast. Never really been a fan of the missile launchers, to be fair. But I want to have a look at these turrets. Did a bit on the old community goal, then I jumped over to Crystal Shards. Now I've jumped all the way back. So I'm looking forward to getting involved in some Thargoid combat. The new missile racks are bugged. Are they really? I mean, I don't use them much. You know, it's like, phew, fire, shot, brilliant. You know, whereas you want a bit of with the old machine guns, don't you? Yeah, one jump out. And it's all about that, isn't it? Satisfying weapon. That's what you need. Good old big honking engineered AX machine guns. That's what it's all about. And I think I'll do a bit of that tomorrow. I wanted to get this streamed and out the way because it's a good in-game event, you know, and why not? So into Wolf 397 as for part 2 of this Sandra's workshop tour, Sandra Corrs. Okay. Here we are. Now, we want... Where is it? Another engineer here as well. Trophy camp. Craggle zone. Now, this is quite new. I haven't unlocked any of the engineers with this particular commander. Plenty of time for all that. I'm going too fast. Yeah, we're talking about crystal shards now. Oh, crystal shards. Yeah, well, there used to be markers biological site 1, biological site 2. And that made it a little bit easier. No, I had to go in there. I had to do the coordinates and do some interneting to go and find them. It was a right pain. You know? Whereas back in the day, previous iterations of the game, you had these markers, biological area 1, biological area 5, all that sort of stuff, which was good. Once you found them, you could go back to them. Now, like I say, it's all about those coordinates. So here we are on approach to Corregel Zone. Doing a little bit of scanning as well. More power. That's the jump out point. Brilliant. There's the station. Crest a bit of docking.
Request approved. You are cleared on that 1, 2.
This will be delivery of festive gifts part 2.
Landing gear deployed.
Now, update 14, although not without its problems, seemed to have gone quite smoothly. A couple of things I've noticed, especially doing SRV stuff, is that you don't get weapon tracing anymore. So when you fire, the shot tracing, for some reason, is not working. Which is a little bit of a shame, because I quite like that. Oh, look, I've overshot. There you go. Starport Services. This is number 2. So we'll do a bit of universal cartographics, because we got a bit of data there. We'll sell that page. 10 grand. 10 grand. Commodities market. Sell. All the way down here. Festive gifts. Now, a lot of people just went and sold all 24 of them. And had to go back and get some more.
Incoming message.
Only 1 ton is what you need to bang out there. Right, so we've got our second message. What have we got? We have got a Crate Phantom Snowfall Chestnut paint job and a festive firework launcher, yellow, placed in local storage, which is good. Okay, so we're gonna get that fitted. Down into the outfitting section. Ha 2020 hindsight. Right, okay, we're gonna pop that experimental remote reflect engineered pre-engineered decorative yellow launcher. Bang, we're going to pop that one right in there. Equip that module. There you go. There it is. Why not? Indeed. Brill. Let's pop that into the fire group. So now we have red and yellow. Pretty cool, isn't it? Right, alright then. So that's that done. What's next on our list? Well, I'll tell you what's next on our list. With number 2 now completed, it's time to go all the way down to Sandra's workshop number 3. So this one here is from Gareth Brunn, age 6. Dear Sandra, please may I have a moon with some snow on it? My sister keeps telling there's no snow on our moon. So I want to give her one. To her, Mrs. Or give one to her. Slip of the tongue. That's what she said. My sister is very nice to me and I love her very much. Well, good for you. Age 6. So, Snow Moon seems to be the station of choice there. And after doing a little bit of Googling, as in Snow Moon, Elite Dangerous, it came up with a system as in bento box. Right, so into navigation. Here we go. And the bento system. There you go, 113 light years away. Couple of jumps, 7 jumps. I know, terrible, isn't it? Let's launch.
Ship is released. Exit is clear.
Yeah, exactly. You can type in things like snow, you know, and it'll say, oh, this is a station, yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
There's always been that thing of more in-game tools for Elite Dangerous to give you the information of what you need without having to go outside. And you know, I'm a great advocate of that. I really should. Jules, how you doing? So we are tanking away from that station. Right, bit of scanning. Make sure we got this system on.
Starshot has a zero-tolerance policy against any aggressive action, Commander. You are now clear of station restrictions.
Right, we're clear of the zone. There's our flax cannons. So we got red and yellow. Let's just slow down a bit, shall we? Oh, isn't that pretty? Bit of red and yellow going on. Not bad at all. Right, that's the front door. So bear with me, we're going to have a little intermission. Well, it wouldn't be a decent stream, would it? If someone didn't come to my house and interrupt me. So my daughter did make sausage rolls. Okay. Here we go. So, number 3, Sandra's workshop. As we said, Snow Moon, Bento, jump.
Shift drive charging.
Right then, so, in the Bento system, there is a federal capital ship yard, I think. And that's always worthwhile swinging by and having a good look at as well. Now, got a couple of jumps to go.
Shift drive charging.
Scanning as we go. Go blow the one up over Mars. Do a bit of scanning as we go. Not going to hurt. Bit of scooper doopering past the sun, getting a bit of fuel on.
Shift drive charging.
Eating up the miles, we are. Eating up the miles. Right, 5 more jumps to go. We can get through this a bit quicker. So as community goals go, or in-game events go, like I was saying earlier on in the stream, I preferred the winking cat to this. I know Frontier's had a lot on, you know, what it's been doing. And, you know, I applaud them. They need applauding for what they're doing. An in-game full war event on a galaxy-wide scale, as they said in the stream. And now, right, still having a Christmas in-game event. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know, you can't fault them. Exactly, with an AI controlling the Thargoids. Brilliant. All things considered, I don't think anyone should be complaining. There are all these people, oh, well, you can't do this, or you should be able to do that. This is a 7, maybe 8-year-old game. Exactly, fish sticks. And exactly, Simon. It is galactic chess, and I think it's encouraging everyone to do their part. I mean, yes, we want on-foot Thargoids. Well, I mean, let's have a think now. Let's just say, for instance, we had on-foot Thargoids, and we had on-foot in your ships. You land your ship at a base. Hear me out now. Off you walk. Thargoids get in your ship, and while you're flying around, you get attacked by Thargoids. Ooh! In your cockpit of your ship. So you're sat there, like this, minding your own beeswax, and the door opens behind you. And then, once the door opens behind you, you hear a sound. And it's a Thargoid. Now that would be good. But once this happens once or twice, be like fleet carrier interiors. You're like, yeah. Well, yeah, fish sticks. That breaching the maelstrom, right? That's the key thing, innit? And they don't want us in there doing anything like that just yet. That's a next year sort of like thing, isn't it? And that's fair enough. Got to go in there and start harvesting some of those materials. Something else I got to do. Right, let's take on a bit of fuel, because we are getting somewhat low in the fuel department. Well, that's right. No one will be doing the AX combat because they will be on foot, laying it to the Thargoids with new hand cannons and all that sort of stuff. So I get it. I get it. It's got to be phased in. And like, air superiority usually comes before ground superiority. I think in any conflict. I think the same would be pretty much the same here with this. So that is, you know, that's an interesting observation. That's a little bit more fuel. We can afford to get on our merry way. Over to LB 3303. Jump in. How many jumps we got left? 2. But you know, player numbers I've been looking have been up. The most they have been for like about a year. So people are getting involved. You know, people are getting involved. Lord Narco Wookie 07 Commander. Welcome back. Next jump point's going to be Bento. Now, let's get ourselves in there. I think what we'll do, we'll swing past the federal ship while we're in there as well. Well, yeah, it's that, you know, don't shoot all your bolts at once job, innit, with the Maelstroms. What more sort of AX armor are we going to get? Okay, we got weapons. Armor is the kind of stuff you need now. So here you go, look. Federation capital ship. Let's go and swing by that. Have a bit of a nose. It's not too far away. Someone's targeted me. And all I got is one machine gun. What's his name? Here we go. Right. Well, we're gonna escape vector this guy. What's he got? It's an eagle. But I have one cannon. Oh, I got 2 cannons. Right, let's go. Let's see if we can do something with it. Hey! I don't want to lose all my presents. Still looking at getting to that capital ship. Old shields are recharging. Quick jump there, look. Here we go. Now these are pretty good. Is it being repaired or built? We don't know. Either way, it's always worthwhile swinging past these things, because they are a good in-game spectacle, I think. You know? Make sure I don't crash into the bloody thing. And I'm still being shot at by this Herbert. Anyone gonna help me out, yeah? There I was saying, hey, it's been uneventful. Oh, now I've got people crawling at me. So we want to go to Snow Moon. There it is. 242 light seconds. A. Right there. Powers to the engines, Mr. Sulu. And I'm going to be fighting this guy all the way. Jules, that is Snow Moon. Getting the now normally I would just say, come on if you think you're hard enough. Perhaps we even get there if we just break the interdiction. There you go. No baloney. 07, Commander. What am I doing? Where am I going? Where am I? I am over here. A little bit of scanning of ships. You never know. Might get a bit of data. Oh, I did. Shield soak analysis. This being a new commander, you see. More power. Let's get there. Number 3. That's Snow Moon. There you are. See, I've said it as well. The camera's not. There you go. A little bit fuzzy now because the auto stuff is not working. The auto focus on this is not working. Pad number 36, what we need, what we want. Let's get ourselves in there. Go straight in and down. Look at that landing. You swear I did it before. Now, same old, same old. Same old, same old. Right. Commodities market. Sell. $1 ton. We get our little message for completion. Festive delivery complete. And what do we get this time? Well, we get a Diamondback Explorer Snowfall Chestnut paint job and a green festive firework launcher. No problem, I hear you say. Get that launcher on the ship. Right. Rusted done. 07, Commander. Let's replace that module. Our oh, I can't because it's 2B. I can't, can I? Because they're grade 2, aren't they? So let's get rid of that one. Replace that module with that experimental one there. With a different color. No dramas. Right. Okay. Cool. Let's just repair the structural elements of the ship. A little bit of cartographic data we got here. Sell that. Every little helps, as they say. And then up to the surface. And let's look at mission number 4. See, we've got a few things there. Invitation to Felicity. That will certainly help with the FSD drives. And we've had a promotion to Scout. A promotion to Scout. Exploration. Not bad. You forget at this early stage of the game, you know, all these little things would actually mean something. A lot of it gets lost once you get up to the higher ranks. Okay, so Sandra's workshop. Number 4. Darcy Draper, age 7. I'm going to say she writes. Dear Sandra, I keep seeing these beautiful flowers on the news feeds, and it makes me want to draw. My friends laugh at me when I say that, but I think they're pretty. Thargoid worshipper in the making, eh? My Judson datapad broke when my little brother dropped it in the toilet. Well, that's brothers for you. Please can you send me a new one? I promise I'll do a drawing of the station and the flowers for you. Thank you, Sandra. Right then. Does this mean there's going to be Thargoids there? There you go. I suppose sucks to be Darcy with a toilet soiled datapad. But hey, there you go. Right, so let's go over to navigation. A galaxy map. Now, up here, as Simon said, we could type in Judson. We've got quite a few Judsons going on. Really. Judson Station. Could be Judson Ring. Gonna be Judson Station. I know this because I googled it. There you go. And if we look at the message again. Judson Station, Judson data part, toilet, the flowers, thank you. Right. Okay, let's take a look at that map again. It is way up there, isn't it? It is way up there. Right the way up there. Right, okay. That's where we're going. That's where we need to be. 7 jumps. Let's get cracking.
Ship release.
Bizarre. That's right.
On exit.
Let's go, go, go. A little bit of scanning. Every little helps on the mini.
No fire zone. Power down weapons.
Goodbye, station. It was nice while it lasted. Let's get jumping. Now, I haven't got much in the way of money on this particular commander. 1.28 million, which is embarrassing. It really is. I got a couple of ships, no dramas, but you know, I want to get to the end of this. I want to get my 20 million payday, which will propel this commander forward quite a bit. Here we go. We're doing a bit of scanning as well. And now we're jumping. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This in-game event is okay, but it could be a little bit more engaging, couldn't it? Contentious. I've just spent a bit of time saying they should be applauded and it's great. No one can complain. But it could be a little bit more engaging. You know, use the full sort of like facets of the game, perhaps. You know, I think it's okay, but like, could be a little bit more to make it really good. Back to weird.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's exactly what it is. It's a little bit. All is not lost. We know the Thargoids are coming for mass destruction, but it's still Christmas. That's exactly what it is. Oh, you're right. Bug hunting has been absolutely brilliant. I'm going to take on a little bit of fuel here. Got 65, I think. That'll do. You know, and I think that's what it is. They don't want it all to be doom and gloom. It's not all about the war. There's so much more to do in Elite Dangerous. You know, it's great. You know, and it is. It is great. And you know what? I've enjoyed a couple of weeks away from it, doing other stuff, like in real life stuff. You know, it's... I've come back and I'm like, yeah, let's go and do something. You know, and sometimes that's what, you know, they say a rest is as good as a break. Or as a break is as good as a rest. A break is as good as a rest. That's right. I think some people can get burnt out from it. A little bit of new content they got flying around. It's not going to satiate people forever. Of course it isn't. And they have their roadmap. But it's going to go a long way to get people back enamored with the game. Everyone likes sticking it to the Thargoids. Oh, who's this bonker now? Escape vector there, so you can get on that. Yeah, we're powering through it. Couldn't even interdict me and I was fuel scooping. Brill. Jump. 3 more jumps to go. And tomorrow I'm going to do a bit of bug hunting. I'm going to go on and get myself some of those swanky new turrets. Slap them on the new... on the scout swatter. And go and do some bug blasting. As I understand it, our good man Simon is a good build for a Python AX build. I fancy doing one of those. Okay, here we go. Oh, jumping everywhere. Come on, let's go. Right, the next system is the one we need. Which will be Mizar, which is delivery place number 4. Right, what do we want here then? We want... Girods, or whatever it was. I'll know it when I see it. I know it's a little way out. I did it this morning. Judson Station. 160,000. So they're going to be after me all the time, aren't they? Fortunately, there's only some person in an orca. I'm pretty sure I can handle him. But we are booking towards this. And if you think this is going to be a long wait, you wait to the last one. So you're using a Python with 4 plasma charges. Now that does sound interesting. Those Guardian plasma chargers, or the old plasma accelerator, because I've got the engineered plasma accelerators. Power play. The Guardian stuff. That does sound interesting. That sounds worthy of a little bit of, you know, SB the Python boy tomorrow. When are they going to lift this embargo of having too many sort of like special weapons on the ship? 20 what? 20 you killed 20 Cyclopses yesterday. That's a bloody good effort. On your own. And this is a drum roll. Well done, that man. And then 2 Hydras ran away. Well, look at this. This is a long old poke to this Judson station, isn't it? Oh, I landed in 2 Hydras. I get it. Well, bloody hell, I mean 20 Cyclopses. Bloody hell, I mean that's pretty good. So what we got following us? The police. And somebody in a orca. I think a lot of people are going to be repurposing their builds, aren't they? And making them anti-Xeno builds. And that's going to leave people open then to other kinds of attack. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this Thargoid conflict continues on. Yeah, I think with some of those, I mean, soloing a Hydra, I know people do it. I just don't know how they do it. And I don't want to go using premium ammunition. You know what I mean? You're right there, Fish Sticks. You want an AX point defense. Oh, premium ammunition. That would have... Out the door, that would have done it. Straight away, out the door, that would have done that. Wackis! Thanks for this subscription and follow, Commander. Oh, this is boring, isn't it? I mean, you see all these videos on YouTube. People come up and they've got their shotguns and they've got their premium ammunition. And they approach a Cyclops. And they go, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. 10 seconds, it's dead. But the amount of materials to make that ammunition is shocking. Turn a little bit of light on by here. It's getting a little bit grim down here in Welsh Riviera. Oh, it is worth it, don't get me wrong, but like, I collected those materials. Some were quite hard to find. So what do we think's next is going to be next for Elite Dangerous in the new year? What do we think is the next thing? So we're going to get update 15. Or actually, no, we're going to get another update to 14, aren't we? They said as much. There's going to be an update 14.2. But you're right. It's going to be something, I think, with the Maelstrom. But, you know... It needs to be something else as well. Eat your eye. 4 shards with premium will just one-shot it. Really? Wow. I'm gonna try that. Is that with... Yeah, Guardian shard cannons, premium ammo. Whap it in. Yeah, I think it's gonna tease these Maelstrom things out for a while. Yeah, and that's it, fish decks, isn't it? As soon as you get in there and you rearm, right, that's it. It's wiped out. Well, it shouldn't be, should it? It should have different levels and engage your you know, your decent stuff. I think they're not teasing anything. It's going to be all on the players. Oh, it could well be. I would like to see some use for the Scorpion. I'd like to see some sort of like multiplayer battle tank arena. I would like to see. Or some, you know, distinct use for it. As opposed to just, well, it's just something else other than Scarab in it, you know, and if you want hauling, you got the Scarab because it's 4 tons now. But if you want anything else, a little bit of fruitiness, then you go for the Scorpion. Needs to be more than that. Yeah, dedicated SRV missions. That could be something, you know, and you've got that person as an NPC in say the Scorpion backseat. That would be something. Well, cargo's a good old fob off. You get hold of someone, run up to somebody. Like in these bases, they've got jail cells. You need to get in. You need to break them out of jail, right? Get them in the car, head off with everybody chasing you. Now that is a getaway, isn't it? They got these prison cells, they got the what do they call them? Security centers. You get in. You disable the alarms. You get your boy or girl out the cells. Don't worry, we got a car waiting. Get him in the wheels. Away you go. Cut the cell duct, could do. Perhaps there needs to be an internal cameras sort of thing you have to disable as well. See, all these ideas, these are good ideas. You know, and have the person following you, like say on a, I don't know, a 5-meter piece of cord where it follows you wherever you go. A little bit of AI, no problem. You could make it stealth, or you could make it, you know, a bit of a battle. Blow the bloody doors off. That's the stuff, innit? You got it, Jules. Yeah, they can do that stuff with Odyssey. Gold. Thank you very much for that follow. Brilliant stuff. I appreciate it. But it's those sort of things, right? Think about this event here. Right, so here we are. You've got to go and break out Sandra Corrs from a ground station. Yes, yes, all the people who haven't got Odyssey are gonna go, who haven't got Odyssey. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, right. Or rendezvous with this broken scarab. It's your SRV mission right there. pick up 4 tons of materials, get to the ship, get them somewhere else, offload that material, and then do this bit. Now that would have been something, wouldn't it? Yeah, true though. You know? Excuse me. Right, we're coming into Judson Station. Doing a bit of scanning. But you know, it's that sort of like additional bit of complexity. I think wouldn't go amiss. Here we are. Judson Station.
Uniform, please comply with Starcom protocols when
Request that docking.
approval granted. You are cleared on pad 01.
Oh yeah, you're right. Am I gonna stream the 1.5 hours to Hutton? Well, I'm going out tonight, so probably not. It's my annual night out with the fellas. Down the spoons. And then it's gonna be a curry at the shanty. Right, where is pad number 1? There it is. But I have a plan for the Hutton thing. I do have a plan. Because I want to do it. Hutton kids need their presents.
Touchdown successful. Clear for system shutdown.
Set it. I'll be down the pub longer than an hour and a half. Hopefully. Though we're all old now, so that means, you know, it could be anything really. So what are we getting this time? So we've completed mission 4. We've got Anaconda Chestnut Paint Job, and we've got some festive gift ornaments bobblehead, which means we get in the livery section little box of presents. It's quite nice, isn't it? But because I did this earlier on with my other commander and did the hour and 30 minutes or whatever it was, go in here and I go to my cockpit and we'll say about by there. Here's my presents. Woo! There you go. You can see, because it's another command, I haven't bought any of it. But we've got some presents. No ship kits, no decals. Here we go. Paint jobs. Paint jobs. You got any paint jobs for this Cobra? There is some. Nocturnal Blight. You know, it's not bad, is it? I think. Could be worse. We'll use that one. Got a bit of purple. Because we had that off the community, off the watching the page, and we'll have some purple stuff there. Right, there you go. That's all that done. Right, while we're launching, number 5. Number 5. Right. To Mrs. Sandra. I've been learning about historical entertainment at school this month. My teacher took the class to a museum with some ancient consoles. They must be very old because I've never seen anything like them before. They were a special room where we could play some old games. And my favourite one was called Race to London. I want to build my own console and play it some more. Please send me the parts to make me one. Well, my wish is your command. Hintack Thorpe, age 9. Navigation. It's going to be London, isn't it? There you are. London, Epsilon Indy. That's going to be the one. All the way down there. 93 light years. See? It's not that far to go. See? It's not that far. Yeah, you wait to get to the last one. It's bloody at an orbital.
Landing gear retracted. Deactivate hardpoint. This is restricted zone.
So this is delivery number 5. Epsilon Indy we're off to. No baloney. 07, Commander. We're jumping.
Your way is clear. Safe travels, Commander.
6 jumps. 6 jumps. Coming home after a curry and I'm still alive. Yeah, that would be amazing, that would, wouldn't it? I should be jumping further than that. Alright, 20 light years. Yeah, where is it? It's all the way down there, isn't it? Fastest routes. Fair enough. It is what it is. We're getting all that lovely data, you see, so I don't mind about that. Scooping and scanning. Scanning and scooping. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's actually a very good idea, fish sticks. I never use Super Cruise Assist though. I want that module slot for something else, you know. How many more we got to go? 3. Bidmere. That's our next jump. Water world on Earth, I can get a coffee. Yeah, well that's the thing, innit? Barnard Star is up next. Look at those bats. It's a pretty cool paint job, that one, mind you. I know it's not very festive. No, it's the bats, fluorescent bats we had via one of the frame shift live things. The angry pumpkin, is it malevolent? That's what that's called. By this one, I don't know what that's called. One more jump to Epsilon Indy. And landing. I think they're great. Really good. Well done, art department at Frontier. That's what I say. Oh, I want to jump. Come on, jump. Get jumping. Good grief. Look at this. Just about to jump and some cheeky monkey. Right, have it. I don't do many of those missions. I really don't. I should. So here we are. Epsilon Indy. Not the Mansfield Orbiter. We want Landon. Not New Africa. We want Landon. Not Schneider Relay. We want Landon. Landon Relay. Just like that. Bit of scanning. Get ourselves over a Landon Relay. I should do. You could do a couple of these tomorrow. Here you go, London Relay. Festive gifts, ornament, bobblehead. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, do you know what? I should start doing engineers on all these accounts. It's finding the time. I mean, my main account, I'm doing it. I'm getting it. We're all doing it fine. But like, this account is what I transferred over from Xbox. Then there's my Steam account, which I've got in Colonia. I've done a few there. I haven't done anything with this one. My main account, I'm getting through it. I think I've probably got an account on Epic when they were giving that away as well. So, but that hasn't got Odyssey on it. That's just a normal Horizons. But like, how many accounts do we all need? I think I've got enough. If something kicks off down in Colonia, then there we are. If something kicks off in the bubble, I've got this one. On the outskirts, I've got my main account. Fish sticks, there might be have some stuff on my carrier. All depends what you want, dude. So here we are. Landon Relay. Gonna deliver some stuff. I'm gonna crash. Oh, look at that. Don't drink and fly.
This is a speed-restricted zone. Throttle down immediately.
Right. So here we are with London Relay.
Ground crew have been dispatched.
Once again, festive gifts. Sell. What did we get this time? So we've completed 5 of 6. A snowman helmet and a Santa green jumper. Well, there you have it. I don't like the snowman helmet, I have to say. But on this occasion, I will get out. Don't put it on. Here we go. There's the door. Now, I'm going to go and put this helmet on, right? When are you going to get, you know, the reflections in it, like what we're seeing here? See the reflections on the periphery of the helmet? Which I think is fantastic. I'm a creature of habit. Wouldn't have killed him to put some, you know, Christmas trees around you if you're going to give sort of like on foot stuff. Edit that loadout.
Hey, Commander.
Right. Go for that one. Suit cosmetics. Haven't got much cosmetics for this. There's the helmet. That he's stupid. And there's the green Santa jumper.
Visitors are reminded to observe health and safety protocols.
So there you have it. Get out the way. So just to look at what sort of state this commander looks like. Look at that. Anyway, it's Christmas. I bet he's popular with the ladies. And you still get that reflection on the inside of the helmet look, even though it's a snowman. It's so wrong.
The Thargoids are an ever-present threat.
Here we go. I hope I haven't caught my son's cough, because I'm not going to enjoy that. And now on to the final part of this mission. Excuse me. Right. So that's that, complete. All the way down here, Sandra's workshop, 6 of 6. Ellie Weinman, age 10. Writes, Dear Sandra, I'm about to turn 11 and I would really like a Starship racetrack. Well, wouldn't we all? I never got a big present before Eden. So it's so far away from everything that nobody ever brings nice toys out here. I just got a new mug. Awesome. I can't read. I just get a new mug every year. That's why I wanted to ask you. I heard you make the best toys, and Mom always says that you won't send anything if I don't tell you. Please, please, please send one of your ships out here. It would make this the best holiday ever. So, a couple of humdingers there, right? Eden, that's a planet that Hutton orbital orbits. And every year I just get a new mug. It's all for the mug, baby. So that's where we're off. For the mug. And it is going to force a lot of people into this pilgrimage over to Alpha Centauri, where Hutton Orbital actually is. Oh yes. That's where we be going. Now, I know what you're all thinking. He's not going to stream an hour and 40 minutes going to Hutton, is he? Well, I could. But I'm not going to. Don't you worry. I want my 20 million, which is the reward for this.
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart when ready, Commander.
Oh, I'm not doing very well with this flying. Alpha Centauri is the next jump. We're going to do a bit of super scanning.
This is a no-fire zone.
Spend 50 million jumping the carrier. I haven't got a carrier on this account. But hey, I know what you're getting. I know what you're getting at.
Signing off.
We're off ski. But I have a cunning idea. I just got to see if that is indeed. It is. Right. Let's start our journey. All right, we're going to start the journey, and then what we're going to do. Ah, I'm going to crash. Right. Salvageable wreckage. Lots of stuff to do in Alpha Centauri these days. Civilian installations, listening posts, all that malarkey. There's the planet Eden that she references in the message. And there's good old Hutton. 0.21 light years away. Oh my god. It's about an hour and 20, hour and a half, something like that. And this is going to be what goes on. Now, I'm not going to make you people sit here and just watch that. So let me just add a new source. Add a source. Go to a file. Because I'm not so narcissistic and make people just sit here for an hour and a half just to see the end of this. I got you back. So one moment, everybody. One moment. Which one is it? Right. As if by magic, this is me earlier on today landing at Hutton Orbital after doing it. Right. So I've landed. Here we go, into commodities. You got the mug, you got Alpha Centauri Mega Gin. So you got some stuff to pick up once you get there. Into selling, festive gifts. There you go. Sell. You get the notification comes through. Into our messages. Complete 6 of 6. 20 million big ones. Oh, it was all worthwhile after all. And there are some people who have gone, well, I'm not sitting here watching him do that. Right? And there you are. And that was one I did indeed prepare earlier. Thank you, Jules. Oh, you're on fire today with the one-liners, aren't you? So there you go. That's basically it. Thank you all very much for spending the time this afternoon. 2 hours it took to go from Inception and going to Frost Relay, I think it was. Picking up the festive gifts. Going to Sandra's list. Getting the list from the beacon. And then off we popped. We popped then to Bockley Station in Weird. Then we went to Craigle Zone in Wolf 397. We also then went to Snow Moon in Bento. Took a brief look at the Federal shipyard that's there with a Federal capital ship. Then we went over to the Mizar system to Judson Station. And then London Relay in Epsilon Indy, which then got us over here to Hutton Orbital, or on our way to Hutton Orbital in Alpha Centauri. I'm definitely going to fill up on mugs and whatnot for the way back. Make a little bit of cash, see, this is a starting out commander. And for this, I'll get 20 million. So what did I actually get for doing this? Well, at the end, you'll get 20 million credits by getting to Hutton Orbital and dropping off 1 ton of gift. I've still got other gifts there as well, which I may well drop off because I'll make more money on the other rare gifts when I go somewhere else with them. So, the first prize was a Type 9 Snowfall Chestnut paint job and a festive firework launcher, red. And then number 2 was the Crate Phantom Snowfall Chestnut paint job and a festive firework launcher, yellow. Followed by a Diamondback Explorer Snowfall Chestnut paint job for the festive firework launcher, green. So that pretty much sort of like you have your fill there of festive firework. The 4th reward was an Anaconda Snowfall Chestnut paint job and a festive gifts ornament, as you can see on my dashboard right there, which is quite good. The 5th reward was a snowman helmet and a green Santa jumper, right, which was, if I could just demonstrate that. And then the 6th reward, should I ever get to Hutton Orbital, or I have to go out at 6, is 20 million credits, not to be sniffed at. So, all in all, a productive afternoon. So there you go. Thank you, Mike. It was alright, wasn't it? It was quite enjoyable. Like I say, I enjoyed the Winking Cat one a little bit better than this, I have to say. You know, one of those things. But it was enjoyable. There was rewards there. Some of the rewards you would have had if you've done previous Christmas missions. But that's okay. You know, you got some paint packs, or you'll get some paint packs. And exactly, Simon's made a very good point. At the moment, Frontier are running their 12 days of Christmas, I believe they call it, which for 12 days, if you log in, you will get an increasing number of arcs. It started off, I think, said 100 arcs. Now it's at 150 arcs. I think if we go back here and look here, right, you can see I've had a... Where is it? Bonus reward from Frontier Developments. No, I've only just logged in with this account. So I got 200 arcs for logging in today. And it ran between the 13th, so a couple of days ago, until the 25th of December. So don't forget, right, to turn that computer on Christmas Day and get those extra bit of arcs as well. So it's all good stuff. So there you have it. I should be back on tomorrow, hopefully. I think I got anything else to do. Get the missus rapping. You know, I mean, what she's doing working on her music career this time of year, she should be doing some presents, but I've got nothing else to do. So I think with that point, I think we'll do a little bit of AX combat, and we'll catch you all soon. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Ricardo, and you haven't, but this has been Elite Dangerous, and I'll see you soon.